look at Felly! So cute! Hopping on her hind legs. Oh, so cute! What? I'm a big puppy lover. What can I say? I love puppies. Anyways. Anduin. There we go. Gosh, I had to be right up to your throne, apparently, to speak with you.
For the Alliance, above all.
Reporting as ordered.
Be vigilant. Jaina, Champion, we are faced with a dire situation.
Our spies report that the Banshee has ordered the execution of Bane Bloodhoof.
We must rescue him at once. I know what I ask of you. To infiltrate Orgrimmar.
I will do it.
Are you certain? It's an immense risk.
Bane defied his war chief by returning Derek to us. To me. He's risked more than anyone. If Bane dies, we might lose our last hope of bringing this war to a peaceful end. And peace is worth the risk.
Thank you, Jaina. There isn't much time, so make haste. May the light be with you all.
Notice how that has basically changed their goal here. They've gone from, we must win this war and eliminate the Horde, to, we need to try and get a peaceful end to this. Like, Bane's action has really, especially on Jaina, has changed her. She's gone from, we must genocide the Horde, to let's have peace. It's such a drastic change, but clearly a big impact because of the actions of Bane. And I just love that. I love that change. We may be at war with the Horde, but that did not stop Bane from doing the right thing. We can do no less for him. When I was younger, Bane Bloodhoof and I began exchanging letters. Though through our unlikely friendship, I learned that there was nobility in the Horde. Exactly! And that's one of the reasons I've always liked you, Anduin. You're actually one of those who uses a brain, most of the time. He proved that by defying Sylvanas when she planned to strip the free will from Derek Proudmoore, that act of nobility will cost him his life unless we intervene. If there is to be peace in Azeroth, our hope depends upon good people doing the right thing. People like Bane. People like you. Please, go with Jaina. Save my friend and see him home.
Safe journey to you.
Jaina?
The time for dreaming is over.
Bane Bloodhoof doesn't have much time. Unless we act, he will be executed. We are about to enter the heart of Horde territory. Be ready for anything. I'm prepared, Jaina.
A single spark can set the world aflame.
I like how it's using the image of the Slag Hall mines from Draenor from Warlords. I'm like, why are we going to the Slag Hall mines instead of, you know, the area beneath Orgrimmar? Why would we go... I'm sorry, what? What's with the picnic basket? Wait, what? I'm a little confused.
She's holding Bane in the halls deep beneath Orgrimmar. This way. Just need a moment to get this gate open.
Someone's on the other side.
Huh!
Damn, they'll sound the alarm when they thaw.
Bane might not have that long. Come on.
So, in case you missed, they said, I promise you're gonna love this surprise, Pookie. Aw, I always love your surprises, honey bun. What the? Who are these clowns? The Alliance! Oh, this ain't gonna be good. But again, why did it indicate we were gonna be in the Slag Hall Mines in Warlords? And there's a picnic basket there with an umbrella, and apparently we're actually under Orgrimmar? What? Yeah, this says Siege of Orgrimmar, which I know because we did this already on Horde, so why... Forget. They don't belong in here! Keep them away from our Azerite!
Seems they're developing Azerite weapons down here.
Looks like we're about to get a bit of first-hand experience with them, too.
I need a target.
This is a rare opportunity to deplete the Horde's arsenal. We should make the most of it.
Let's destroy their mechs. But we can't lose sight of our mission.
Alright. Gosh. It's like we're back in the, Oh my gosh! Someone in my guild just got Midnight's Eternal Reigns from Legion. Now, I got that mount on my 7th attempt, so congratulations to my guild teammate for getting that. Woo! I love that. As soon as like someone gets something like that, it immediately notifies within the guild someone just received such and such.
Range.
That's awesome. I remember the day that I remember the day that I got Invincible to drop, and it sent that notification, and tons of people in the guild were like, "Oh my gosh!" You know, like everyone always has a great reaction when they see someone has gotten a really awesome mount like Invincible.
I can't attack that.
And you know, people still confuse that, you know, the two different mounts from Karazhan. I know they're both called Midnight, but one is labeled Fiery Warhorse, the other is labeled Midnight. So the loot is obviously, as you saw, Midnight's Eternal Reigns. So. But as I was saying, it's like, oh my gosh, we're back at Motherlode. Look at this. I feel like I'm having to deal with the trash from the Motherlode dungeon here. Look at this. Which I guess makes sense, considering the stuff going on with Sylvanas and Gallywix.
Outpace Gnomish innovation, but not today.
They should use their minds to save the world, instead of devising ways to tear it apart.
Okay, first off, I love that a couple of the goblins have been saying, oh, I was 2 weeks from retirement. You know they had to throw that in there. Second off, Jaina, these are Gallywix's goblins, okay? Just wait until you get to know Gazlow's goblins. They're not the same. They don't operate the same way. Not really. So that whole, they should, you know, instead of destroying the world, they're not really like that. Not those. Of course, we also have to remember, not every goblin is part of the Horde. Numerous goblins are not part of the Horde. They're just like, you know, mercs or whatever. We know this because there was goblins around, like, even before Cataclysm. There were goblins in Wrath, and goblins weren't even officially a part of the Horde at all at that point. And yet, you know, there was a quest where the Alliance basically just captured a goblin and made him...
I need to target something
Only
first.
a few targets left. They can't use them against us if we turn them into scrap.
Where they basically just captured a goblin and makes him like, tell us everything you know, prisoner. And again, the goblin was just like a merc, you know, just looking for work, doing his job and such. He wasn't part of the Horde, because goblins weren't even a part of the Horde at that point. But because he was a goblin, it's like, oh, get him!
I can't attack that target. I can't attack that.
Shaw?
This way.
Now, I'm guessing we're about to run into both Sourfang and Thrall. And no, I'm not going to show the cinematic again. It made more sense to show it on Horde side when we first meet up with Thrall and Sourfang, to explain why Thrall was there. So if you want to see it again, just feel free to head on over to my main playthrough, where I do this on Horde side.
Can you get the gate open?
I'll need time. Champion, you and Lady Jaina keep those Horde thugs at bay.
Alright, Jaina. I'll tank them. You provide the DPS.
It's too far away.
Stand
I
fast.
can't attack
More
that
are
target.
coming.
This is a tricky one. The Horde's locksmiths must be learning from the Zandalari.
If you're having trouble with the lock, I could try a spell.
I snuck a raiding party into Rastakhan's treasury. Getting through this gate isn't even a challenge.
Little bit of pride showing up there from Shaw, going, hey, this is nothing for me, okay? Don't be thinking that all of a sudden I've lost my touch or something.
I need a target.
It's like, I don't need no help. Well, if it ain't sneaky spy guy and sea captain Ladylord.
We're here for Bloodhoof.
Killing you guys is gonna earn me a huge raise. Beware this, toots. It's like, oh, he did not just call Jaina toots. Also, toots, really? What year do you think this is? The 1920s or the 1930s? Hey, toots!
I'm out of range.
Ah! 2 Jainas. Oh, sorry. Thrall! Sourfang!
Thrall.
Jaina, the Alliance? Here?
Our king sent us to rescue his friend.
We too have come to save Bane.
His odds will improve if we work together.
Agreed.
Time is short. Let's move.
The way forward will not be easy. The
Hold on.
Alliance will endure.
Thromkar,
Okay. I thought he had something else to say.
guide your path.
I will do what I can.
I suppose... Listen to this answer my character gives. I suppose we can work with the Horde, but I'll be watching for their treachery. What kind of answer is that, and why is that my only option? Why are the writers making my character sound as if I don't trust these filthy hordes? Blech. They're taking away the options of us being able to actually, roleplay our characters as we would want to. Why aren't there multiple options here for us to be able to say, as if we are someone who's in favor of working with the Horde? As opposed to, I'll be watching for their treachery. Seriously. And this is Thrall and Sourfang. Of all the people we would suspect treachery from, why would we suspect it from these two, even if you're Alliance? Why? Gosh, I hate this one-sided slanted writing from Blizzard. Gosh. This really pisses me off.
I will
Keep a
never
close eye on them, champion.
Shut up, Shaw. As if I would need to keep an eye on these two, of all people.
I did not expect the Alliance to be here.
Not the first time we've had to move against a corrupt war chief.
A sovereign king, slain in his own home.
A home that still stands.
I don't
Will you
have
say
a
the same for
target.
Teldrassil?
Enough! We aren't here to fight each other.
Stay focused. Bane's life is all that matters right now. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
It's too far away.
can't attack that.
Tapping my foot for Shaw. Hurry up, Shaw.
Looks like Bane is being held just ahead.
It seems we must get past her first.
I wondered if anyone would come to save that traitor's life. I'm disappointed to see you here, Sourfang, Thrall. But I'm not surprised. Tonight, my wolves will feast on the flesh of traitors and alliance scum.
Target.
There he is. It's a trap!
Bane! Thrall. Jaina.
These chains are warded against magic. I'll need time to pick the lock.
This feels wrong. Sylvanas must have known we were coming.
Indeed she did, traitor. You and Lady Proudmoore.
I have no quarrel with you.
Have you forgotten the Purge of Dalaran, murderer? Today, the Sunreavers will be avenged.
And your vendetta is with me, and me alone.
No. You will watch your friends die, just as I did. Rangers, kill them all!
We will need an escape route once Bane is free.
I can get us out, but not
out
while
of
these
range.
crystals are blocking my teleportation spells.
Then we must destroy them. Go, champion.
I will.
It's too far away.
Guards!
Nope. You can't get away from me.
I need to get close.
Nope.
Guards!
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Damn! Leone! Get in here and eliminate them!
I don't have a target.
Hold on a second.
I need to get closer. I need a target. It's too far away. I don't have a target. I need to get closer. I need to target something first. Attack that target.
I'll disrupt the shields protecting those mages. You destroy the focus crystals.
I need a target.
Over here. I'll bring down the shield from this one next.
By the way, I believe I said my little bit about how the actions of the Purge of Dalaran by Jaina after what happened in Theramore are basically, yeah, you know, I like that it's kind of coming back
All 4 crystals.
to show the consequences of that, because she basically just did that and like nothing much really happened from it. And now it's coming back here where the Blood Elves, specifically the Sun Reavers, are determined to get their revenge for that, let's be honest, pretty terrible thing that Jaina did back then, which is why later on in the cutscene that happens after this scenario, she says, "We all have blood on our hands," referring to the blood she has on her hands from the Purge of Dalaran. Regardless if, I mean, some may think it was justified after what happened in Theramore, but
I'm out of range.
yeah, it was still a pretty terrible
Attack
fact.
that target. It's too far away.
None of
I'm
you
out of
will
range.
escape these halls!
I need to get closer.
I mean, I really don't blame his anger about what happened there. It makes perfect sense.
It's too far
What
away.
Jaina did in Dalaran was horrible. So it makes perfect sense that they would, to this day, hold her responsible for what happened. And want to make her, you know, basically pay for what she did. Because she really never did.
Closer.
Now, she saw it as, well, look at what happened to Theramore, so I'm justified in doing this, but...
First.
I've got him free!
Stay close. I'll get us out.
Time for the awesome cutscene.
Thank you. Bane would have died without your aid.
I couldn't let that happen.
Nor could I. I refuse to fail him. Like I failed his father. I wish I could change it all. Cairn. Garrosh. Theramore. Sometimes it feels like I did everything wrong.
We all have blood on our hands.
now, Sylvanas will come. Thunder Bluff will burn, just like Teldrassil.
Once before, you and I stood side by side on the slopes of Mount Hyjal. That world tree did not fall, because the Horde and the Alliance worked together.
Horde, Alliance. We've come to this crossroad again and again, Jaina. It always falls apart. What's different this time?
We are. I should go. Anduin will want to know that Bane is safe.
Tell your king he is not alone.
Again, I pretty much said the majority of what I wanted to say about that
Times have
cutscene.
whispered to me of your deeds, my friend. I am honored to fight by your side.
Thanks. In my main playthrough, so... Now, I'm curious. Are they going to tell Grayman about what just happened? And is he going to have a reaction?
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
Thank you for helping us rescue Bane. It was the right thing to do.
Be careful
Good to
who
have you back,
trust.
Jaina. Why did King Anduin summon?
Sylvanas ordered the execution of Bane Bloodhoof. Anduin sent us into Orgrimmar to rescue him.
You risked your lives to save a leader of the Horde?
After what he did for Derek, I felt I owed him a debt. We received some unexpected help from Saurfang and Thrall.
You were fortunate that you were not betrayed. Presenting your heads might have regained their war chief's favor.
We had a common enemy. Sylvanas wanted us at each other's throats. Perhaps that's what Ajara wants too.
Hold on. Are you suggesting we lay down our arms and fight beside them? After all they've done?
No. Merely that we direct our efforts against Ajara instead of the Horde. That could buy time for Saurfang's rebellion to take root.
There must be vengeance for Teldrassil. But if Ajara is not stopped, she will unleash her master upon the world.
Very well. We will focus on defeating the Naga Queen. But if the Horde turns against us, they will answer for it.
There it was. I guess I somewhat didn't consider that Chandris, but of course it makes sense. I mean, Chandris even one of the first things she said was that there has to be vengeance for Teldrassil because she's part of the Night Elves, like, leadership at this point, and of course their main agenda is to get vengeance for Teldrassil. Makes perfect sense. So, not the best of responses I would have liked to have heard from them, but it's not unexpected. That's sort of what I expected, though part of me also expected it was going to be a little worse. But I like that Jaina was like, you know, I wish Jaina had gone that extra mile. No, that she said, no, let's just merely direct our efforts against Ajara instead of the Horde. That could buy time for Saurfang's rebellion to take root. Okay, I'll accept that. It's not exactly what I wanted to hear Jaina say, but I'll accept it. So, aha. So that's where. Hold on. Let me double check this. Of course, there's an assault going on. The eve of battle. I believe that is going to start the finale of the war campaign. Now, I know that we are basically supposed to finish up what's going on here in Nazjatar first before we do that finale. But I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just go ahead and get the finale over with to show you guys how that ends and how awesome that is. And, you know. Yeah. Plus, I honestly don't know how long I'm going to be here having to do this stuff in order for us to do some of the storyline stuff that involves, you know, me having to level these Ann Cohen guys up to the point where we continue the quest line here so that I can be able to get the quest that says, hey, go into the Eternal Palace and defeat Ajara. So, because that took a while on my Horde character. Now, I was also in the process of having to unlock flying at the same time, and once I unlocked flying, it made getting to those quests to level those guys up a lot faster. But it still took a while, so yeah. Anyways, so Bane is safe for now, and gosh, what will we do next? What will we do next? I'm still working on the stuff at Mechagon. I'll have to check in over there, see what's going on over there in terms of if the quest has popped up to go do the dungeon at some point. You know, obviously this is the current quest here right now. There are a couple of other quests here, but I don't know. I have to examine how the quest line here in Nashdar goes before we eventually get the quest to go into the raid. I know at one point it's going to be like, hey, get like a total of rank 15 or whatever with your followers here, because that's how it was on Horde side. I expect it'll be the same thing here on Alliance side, so yeah. So I'm either going to simply just go straight to the finale of the war campaign here, the Eve of Battle, or I will be working on this stuff, you know, here off camera up till the point where we get the quest. Because really, there's really not that much in the story here in this area. It was somewhat interesting with the Horde because we had Lysra with us, and of course the Lysra knew very well about Ajara. And plus, you also get the quest to go over here, which lets you get the Warbringers cutscene involving Ajara and N'Zoth. But that's pretty much it. Because I'll be honest with you guys, the story stuff in Nashatar was not... I didn't really feel it was that important up until the point where we got here to the gate and the flight location there to be able to get the quest to say, now we go into the Eternal Palace to take on Ajara. So, I'll figure it out. I'll look into it and decide when we come back. Stay tuned.